Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early lie. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early lie. I know it's hard to believe it's the whole forest, not one tree, and it's every branch and leaf. They're born to deceive, but I'm telling you the truth. It's not just one or two, it's every single Jew. They all hate you, and it really breaks my heart that their lies are off the charts and they only bring us harm. You gotta get smart. So if you want to be safe and don't want to get replaced, it's best you start being based, or you'll get erased. Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early life. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early life. I know it's hard to accept that all the ones you've met lie with every single breath. They want you dead, but you must not be weak. Just open your eyes and see they always exploit the meek. See their vampire teeth, and it can make you cry to learn your life was full of lies and their face was a disguise. But you must fight. So if you want to live and protect all of your kin, you have to grow thick skin, or we won't. Every single time, every single crime, every single lie, early life. Every single hour, every single day, every single night, early life. I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from Zionists. I don't have any morals, I just love to get money. I don't care about genocide, I actually think it's funny. I can spell Jerusalem or point to where it is, but I proudly stand with Israel as Apex, bitch. I want the shekels, reach and fame. I couldn't care less how many innocents are slain. I will go kiss the wall if that's what I have to do. I have no problem being a good guy for Jews. I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from Zionists. Don't come at me with requests to debate. You just wanna pick on the only Jewish state. You wanna bring up Gaza and the USS Liberty, but who caused the pogroms of Jews throughout history? You're clearly jealous of the Jewish people and me. I know this extra 7,000 makes you see you're just a loser, an anti-Semite. You hate the chosen people and love to ankle bite. I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids. I got my $7,000. I love getting paychecks from Zionists. checks from Zionist.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. You brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. You were mocking dead kids, but now you're getting hit. Iranian missiles have your entire skyline lit, and you cry victim and say you didn't start this, but the whole world sees that your lies are retarded. Now you feel terror like the Palestinians. How does it feel to have bombs dropped on your civilians? You could have avoided all this if you wanted to, but humanity never expected good behavior from you Jews. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. You brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. You brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. You brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. This is what you get for all your evil deeds. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, Tel Aviv. You brought this upon yourself. It's your time to bleed.
Oh no. I pissed off the Jews. What am I gonna do now? I don't wanna lose everything. Someone, please help me. Oh no, I said the truth, and it really pissed off the Jews. And I don't know what to do. I have way too much to lose. I didn't tell any lies, but I need to apologize. I know that the Jews can easily destroy my life. Hey little boy, I heard you calling. No need to cry, now you can stop falling. I can help you make it all go away, but you have to do exactly what I say. Kiss the wall, if you wanna keep it all. Kiss the wall, if you wanna be absolved. Kiss the wall, if you know what's good for you. Kiss the wall, never forget you're ruled by Jews. Oh, thank you so much for being forgiven. I'm so happy about this choice I'm given. I was just being edgy, I didn't mean to offend. I will get to Jerusalem and make it right on my end. Good little boy, I knew you'd understand. I'll have my contacts waiting for you in the promised land. And when you get there, they won't be mean to you. Just remind
All right, we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today? We are live. We are live. Brett, let me know if we're good on our app. We're testing it. We're doing a quick test right now on one of our apps. Let me see here. Make sure I don't miss any chats. I know I'm a side agent when I see one pointy nose Jew. Okay. Ethan says, Sully is on live space right now, and he is in Iran. Please jump in. I asked him a bunch of questions about Iran already. You might have missed it from the other night. Let me see here. Look what's going on Twitter real fast. Let's see. Live Iran shooting in Mashhad near me. Yeah, I guess we could jump in real quick. Let's see.
Well, they wouldn't, Iran would be fully entitled.
Oh, no, he's doing an interview. All right, yeah, he's doing an interview right now, bro, so I don't want to jump in when he's doing an interview because he won't be interacting with anybody. Did he lose Meat Dog with the 1,000 kicks? He sends, Kick sent me free 1,000 kicks, so I'm doing a no-brainer and sending it here. Appreciate all the streams and everything you're doing, God's work. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the love. Appreciate you greatly. Let me make this camera a little bit tighter here. Hold on. Ninjas? Nope, that's looser. Boom. That should be better. Okay. So got a couple things that we're going to be covering today, guys. We're going to be covering, obviously, some red pill stuff as always. We're going to be covering, obviously, what's going on with the Charlie Kirk hearing. Okay, we're going to be covering that. And we're also going to be covering some developments in the Iran war as well. So, so it's going to be a good show, man. It's going to be a good show. Definitely going to do OSS today as well. We gave you guys a full-on show yesterday. Oh, shout out to my guy Sneeko in the house. Thank you, Sneeko. I appreciate the 5. Appreciate that very, very much, my friend. So Boosted Up says, send them free kicks in to subscribe to Myron through the browser, not on the app. Okay. Yeah, hopefully they fix that soon. But we pretty much fully migrated over to Kick and Rumble. You know, people already know, like you guys already know now not to even bother with fucking YouTube. So so that's good. So yeah. Yeah, I'll go on Suleiman Space after he does the interview, because I think he's probably talking to, it sounds like he's talking to Larry Johnson right now. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Is there anything else that we need? Guys, the MyronGainsX.com, I think it's down right now. Some fucking idiot did a bunch of chargebacks and fucked up my PayPal account, dude. So yeah. Fucking piece of shit, bro. Fucking bitch ass nigga, bro. And he fucked it up for everybody. So yeah. So annoying, dude. But what can you do? Because I know a lot of you guys like to use MyronGainsX.com. So, yeah, fucking retard. No, I won't say his name now, but I know who it is. Fucking idiot, dude. He sent in a bunch of super chats that I run on air, and then he just charged them all back. It's like, bro, I fucking hate scammers, bro. Fucking hate them, dude. Piece of fucking shit, man. And then it sucks because, like, for you guys, you can't get as involved in the show, you know? So, very, very fucking annoying. MD says, Dear Myron, thanks for all the hard work you put in. Appreciate you, my friend. Because I know a lot of you guys, like, can't chat on Kick or maybe not on Rumble. And obviously, you can't super chat me on YouTube because I'm demonetized. So, you know, it's very, very fucking annoying. Mr. Ferdinand, appreciate you. Thank you very much. So, really, really fucking annoying. But yeah, we'll expose his dumbass later if I have to. But I know exactly what it is. I got his real name and everything. Fucking scumbag. Let's see here. Thank you, MD 427. So boosted up, send them free kicks and subscribe. Thank you. Did he lose me? Dog says kick send me 1,000. Okay, we're caught up there. All right, I'm caught up. All right, so let's kind of get into it, guys. We don't want to. Ali, thank you very much for the gifted sub, and Mixed, thank you very much, and then Mr. Ferdinand, thank you for the gifted subs. For all the brokies in the chat, say you're a brokie in the chat, and someone will probably gift you a sub. Okay, or put the fries in the bag, whichever one you want to say. So let's get into the first story. I saw this, right? The Salts of Earth, as you guys know, he drops this tweet. Cristiano Ronaldo's wife, a woman, Georgina, on Instagram, forget about failing to win the World Cup. This is Ronaldo's biggest failure. Failure to pick a wife. This woman is literally married to one of the most famous men on earth, a billionaire too, good looking and all, but his attention isn't enough. She still feels the need to she needs the validation from random men on the internet. Trust this, the day Ronaldo retires from everything, football related, that's the day she starts planning exiting his life. One can only hope Ronaldo has some sort of prenup or contract that forbids her from taking him to the cleaners. Time reveals everything. And you know, dude, and I put here, Ronaldo needs to get rid of this attention whore. Women that post shit like this on the internet with a celeb boyfriend are terrible partners. Like, look, if you're like a regular guy, right, and your girl posts stupid ass pictures like this, that's a problem. You know, I'm not gonna lie. That's still a problem. But when your man is like a world-renowned athlete, right? Famous, right? People are trying to take him down. People are trying to, you know, hurt him and shit like that. Like, the last thing he needs is his wife being a fucking whore, bro. Like, let's just keep calling it that. Like, so the last thing niggas need is their wife doing dumb shit like this, bro. Or their girlfriend doing dumb shit like this. You know? It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like, these women are out of control. These women are so fucking out of control, bro. Whatever, I know he's not married to her, but you know what? This is probably why he's not married to her. I hope he doesn't marry her. Because this is fucking ridiculous. And I went on her Instagram, right? 75 million, which, by the way, nobody would give a fuck if she wasn't his girlfriend, right? And it's just like her being an attention whore, you know what I mean? Bikini picture here, showing her ass over here, you know, narcissism pics here. You know what I mean? Just very, it's like, bruh, like, nigga, you are not the main character here, okay? You are not the main character.
Nope.
These are all Ronaldo fans that follow her, bro. Remember she had that dumbass picture of herself on the jet? Right? Like, bruh, all her pictures should be with him. Stack and Scale Podcast, appreciate the one gifted. Like, all her pictures should be just like this. Just him only, bruh. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about you. Nobody gives a fuck about you, bro. Niggas care about Ronaldo, not you. You know? Just very, you know, typical fucking thought behavior, bro. And you would look at this and you would wonder, like, wait, is she single or not? What's going on here? She has a couple pictures where she has with him, but she should have more. Like, nigga, you're dating a megastar, okay? You know how many girls look like her in Miami, bro? Guys, when I walk around Miami, I see 10 girls that look like this everywhere I go. I'm in fucking Miami, Florida. Every bitch looks like this, okay?
Bomba.
These hoes are not special. You know? They're just not. They're really not. And it's annoying how, like, what is this? Like, what the fuck? Yo. And to be honest, this is probably why he didn't marry her, by the way. FYI. Bro knows what's up, man. Bro probably was like, I don't know if I could do this, man. I don't know if I could do this. You know? They're engaged? Oh, man. No bueno, bro. No bueno. Gentlemen, I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Avoid women like this, dude. Avoid attention whores. Avoid attention whores. They will ruin your fucking life, bro. They will ruin your fucking life. Antisocial TY, thanks. Welcome to the OSS, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Women like this will ruin your life, dude. Okay? Because the problem is this. Women like this, here, look at her stories. Yeah, see? Like, what the, come on, nigga. What is this? Really? Yeah, bro. See, this is where we're going. We're getting into an era now, right? Where it used to be the man's attention, right? Your boyfriend's attention was enough, right? But thanks to social media, thanks to internet, thanks to dating apps, thanks to TikTok and everything else, women have an insatiable thirst for attention. I would argue, women's need for attention absolutely demolishes men's need for sex. Bitches always talk about dudes are thirsty. Bro, women are thirsty. Women are thirsty. Way thirstier than men are. It's just that they're thirsty for a different type of drink. And that drink is fucking male attention, dude. Attention in general, but especially male attention. Dude, the smartphone and social media were the worst inventions ever fucking made for modern relationships. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. It's only going to get worse, man. Every year that passes by, it's like the women get dumber, less respectful, ruder, appreciate less, become more entitled. It's like they just become worse and worse. And the thing is that, like, the narcissism is through the fucking roof, dude. Through the roof with these bitches.
Bombocat!
Like, it's getting to a point now where I'm just like, what are we doing here? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, we're getting to a point where, and it's some people make the argument that we're already there. Your attention alone, right? Your attention in of itself is not enough. It's not enough. They need all this extra validation all over the internet, bro. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right? If someone like Ronaldo, right? His girl's attention were, man, the rest of us are cooked, bro.
Bombocat!
Same thing with like Tom Brady. You know? You guys saw what Giselle did. Being a fucking unappreciative bimbo. Rolling around with some jujitsu nigga. Like, ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Look, I don't want to, shamelessly plug my books, but I'm going to shamelessly plug my books. Why Women Deserve Less. Number 1, book 1. And then book 2, Why Women Deserve Even Less. I'm going to have to write book 3 sooner than I thought. Because this shit is getting out of control, bro. It's really getting out of control with these females, man. It really is. It's like slowly getting to a point like 90% of these girls are literally good for nothing except for sex, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely fucking insane. This girl is dating one of the top dogs in the world, still being a whore. No fucking shame. And the thing that kills me is that, like, guys, a woman can ruin your legacy. Look at Will Smith. Do any of us remember Independence Day? I Am Legend, I, Robot. Right, I Am Legend, Independence Day, Men in Black. 7 pounds, Ali. Right? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Hitch. No. All people are going to remember is him sitting at a fucking red table with some bald-headed bitch say some dumb shit about, oh, it was an entanglement. Fucking embarrassing, bro. Bad Boys, yeah. Nobody's going to remember any of that shit. Just going to remember a bald-headed bitch, you know, Jada Pinkett Smith being a whore. That's all they're going to remember. A woman can ruin your fucking legacy, dude. They really can. You work all this fucking, you know, you work your ass off for everything. And then some dumbass chick fucks it up. Anyway, yeah, this frustrates me. There's nothing I hate more than like looking at like absolute stars have retarded females like this doing dumb shit like this. Like, bro, you're that fucking thirsty, bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man. Yo, Taliban had it right, bro. That's why these niggas said you can't educate these hoes. Like, nigga, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, seriously. Huh? We are fucking cooked, bro. We are fucking cooked, bro. Holy shit, man. The female need for attention is a fucking sickness, dude. It is a fucking sickness. Sickness, bro. In-fucking credible. Incredible. It's like you gotta work 3 times as hard to get a girl that's 3 times the whore that's gonna be 3 times less likely to obey you, to submit to you, to do what you ask her to do. You put in 10x to work for 10x to hoe. Fucking incredible, bro. So bullshit, man. And it's annoying because I'm looking at this bitch like, yo, what are you doing? You dumbass hoe? Like, what the, like, I saw this shit on my feed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? And here's the thing. Ronaldo probably don't tell her shit, right? Probably don't tell her shit. A lot of these niggas are cucked. You know what I mean? When you're a star like him, you can't tell women to shut up. But she should know. She should know, like, this is, like, unacceptable. Like, she should know. Like, as a female, when you get a certain caliber of guy, your dumb ass should know. Maybe I shouldn't post this fucking picture. Maybe I shouldn't be seen with these individuals. Maybe I shouldn't post this on Twitter. Right? But they're so fucking retarded. They don't understand that they're not the main character. Very difficult for women to understand that they're not the main character, bro. Very difficult for them to understand that shit. Like, I saw this. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Like, I was pissed off. I was legitimately pissed off. I don't even watch soccer. I think professional sports is fucking gay. All right? I don't watch pro sports. I do not watch fucking pro sports, bro. Okay? I don't give a shit. But I saw this and I was like, yo, what is this bitch on? Like, what is wrong with this woman, bro? Now, you guys are probably saying, Myron, why are you railing on this so much? Why do you care so much? I'm trying to explain to you guys, I'm trying to show to you guys, the current temperature and atmosphere for modern women is cooked. This is Ronaldo's chick. If Ronaldo can't get these hoes in line, it's bad, bro. Very, 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 very fucking bad. Very bad. And I know some people might say, oh, Myron, it's not that serious, bro. She looks good. Great. You're right. She does. But she should be saving that shit for her fucking man. Stupid bitch. Like, well, what the fuck is this? We're fucking cooked, bro. We're fucking cooked. It's like I'm yelling into an abyss. You know what I mean? I'm just like talking to a fucking wall, like, oh my God, like, we gotta fix this. But it's like, bro, we're not going back, bro. We're not going back. We can't put these bitches back in the kitchen, bro. Is that a link to OF? I don't know what that link is. I don't know what that link is. Should I look? I mean, should we see? Man, I'm scared to click this, bro. Yo, I'm scared to click this, man. I'm going to assume it's closed. Here, I'll click it real quick. Bro, I better not be OnlyFans, bro. I'm going to fucking lose my shit. Okay, it's closed. Whew, all right. All right. Still gay as fuck, though, that she's even, toast like that. Bro, I was, man, nigga, I was going to lose my shit. I was going to flip the computer if it was an OnlyFans link, bro. This is still some retarded shit, though. But anyway, someone said goon trap. Bro, I'm telling you, man. And it's like, why? Why? Bro, you know what? I'm going to say it. All the famous guys, all the guys that got their shit together, whatever, bro, just tell your girl to get off the internet, man. It can only hurt you. There's really very little positive that can happen with your girl being on the internet, bro. It's all good. Good Love says, I've decided to stop dating until I hit all my personal goals, but I buy pussy every now and then. All right, do what you gotta do, bro. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but, you know, I get it. Never mind, it's Wayla. I appreciate everything you've done for me and other men. Going to get you on my podcast, Stack and Scale, very soon. Okay. Build it up. Build it up. Shout out to all you guys showing love on Kick. As you guys know, Kick is what we do for MGX, Rumble for Fresh and Fit. We got 3,000 new ninjas in here already. So shout out to all you guys watching. Appreciate you guys being here. Okay, let's get into the next one. Another talentless hoe. I saw this clip and I said, wow, women get away with everything. Here we go. Hold on, do I got to turn the volume up a little bit? Hold on. I got you on ninjas.
Nina drama.
Thank you so much. But man, while I have the stage, I'm going to use this opportunity to say something really important to me. My boyfriend is not my videographer. Thank you. No,
So I thought the guy that records was her guy. Chat. I guess it's not. It says Nina Drum won UFC Personality of the Year, and everyone in her speech, and told everyone in her speech her cameraman is not her husband. I thought the guy that records her was her husband. So wait, let me get this straight. Hold on. So I thought this bitch was married. Or she's making fun of it because it is her husband or her, and it's she's saying it's not her boyfriend, but it's her husband. I don't fucking know. But once again, as usual, women don't respect their men.
Nina drama.
For those of you that are wondering, this is a UFC slut. UFC THOT, bro. That's who this girl is. She's a UFC THOT. Huge UFC THOT.
thank you so much. But man, while I have the stage, I'm going to use this opportunity to say something really important to me. My boyfriend is not my videographer. Thank you. No,
Yo, I'm telling y'all, man. Yo, women live life on easy mode, dude. They truly live life on easy mode. Her content sucks. She's boring. No fucking skill set. But be a female. Hey, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to show y'all how talentless these hoes are. This nigga says some funny shit.
This is how an average female stream look like. Chat, I don't know what I should eat today. My Uber Eats didn't come. Oh, my toenail's growing in, chat. Should I get the pizza or should I get the wings? I don't know. I just hate eating every day. Oh, this TikTok is so fun. That's the average female stream.
That's fucking facts. Yo, that's fucking facts. These bitches are retarded, bro. These bitches are retarded, bro. Literally, like, no skills, no entertainment, no charisma. Right? And it's crazy, too, because he's right. Like, a lot of these girls are going to get into streamer university versus, like, streamer niggas or not.
Should I get the pizza or should I get the wings? I don't know. I just hate eating every day. Oh, this TikTok is so fun. That's the average female stream. And those are the bitches that got in before you. You had this how.
Bruh. Oh, shit. I just saw this on my feed. Hold on.
Average.
Yeah, bro. No skill, dude. No fucking skill.
Actually cute. Who's that?
Oh, he said he's single. What's up?
That's cute. I like
Yeah,
that.
okay. My chat said you did that because you're not single. Is that the truth?
That's actually.
This nigga denied her phone. Yo, an extra from Boys in the Hood told her no. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Actually cute. Who's that?
Oh, he said he's single. What's up? He just don't like y'all chat. Yeah, like what the fuck you mean? You're supposed to give me your Instagram.
Bro, women that talk like this. Yo, sex only, man. Says here, India Love couldn't believe a guy wouldn't give her his number. She even went back to ask if he had a girlfriend, but she said no. Yeah, women aren't used to getting told nope. They're not used to that shit at all. They are not used to that shit whatsoever. Yo, getting rejected from Extra and Boys in the Hood is crazy work. That's crazy. That's how you know she hit the wall. MD says, W. Myron, thanks for all the hard work you put out. Yo, I'm telling you, man, I be putting in a lot of work, man. I be putting in a lot of work. I be grinding, even though bitch-ass fucking YouTube tries to, cut your boy out and shit like that, but it's okay. We're still here. We're still cooking. We got 3,000 plus you guys in here despite being shadow banned. So, well, actually even more because we're on Twitter as well. We're live streaming on Twitter as well. So, we're cooking. No botting either. All these other fucking pussies bot. Ace184, thank you very much, bro. It's like I'm like the only idiot not botting. Everybody else bots their fucking ass off, bro. It's like they look at me like, yo, why don't you bot? I'm like, I can't do it, bro. Like, why not? I'm like, because that's gay. Second Amendment advocate, appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's fucking fake and gay. That's why. It's literally fake and gay to do that. So yeah. I never fully reacted to the Gideon video of him like saying he's gonna quit. If you guys want, I could react to the full one. Kick is full of low IQ DJ and gamblers. Facts. That's true, bro. Lots of stupid niggas on Kick, bro. I'm trying to bring up the IQ, dude. I'm trying to bring up the IQ. Trying to cover like real nigga shit, right? Wars, geopolitics, domestic politics, true crime. I really enjoyed doing true crime with you guys, right? Educating you guys on different cases. As you guys know, we're going to cover the preliminary hearing with Charlie Kirk, day 3 and day 4. So we do it all over here, bro. We do it all. No retarded shit. We make fun of these women about how stupid they are. Because they are stupid. You know, we live by the codes of the sign that I have here, right? I'm sure you guys can all read that perfectly. You guys can all see that. In this house, we believe women are dumb, trannies are mentally ill, blacks are crooks, Jews run America, Indians stink, and it wasn't 6 million. Okay? That's what it is. Realest streamer on the net. Now, I already know some bitch ass niggas like, Myron, you don't say anything about white people. You want to know something? I do. It's just that they don't fucking get butthurt like you, motherfucker. That's why. They don't care. When I call them cucks or pussies or they can't control their women, they just sit there like, yeah, dude, you're right. Not like you fucking DeQueen. Hey, yo, bro. Why you don't like black people? Hey, newsflash, monkey. Nobody likes black people. I'm the only one that says it. Everybody else is a fucking bitch. Nobody likes y'all niggas. Sorak No Diddy, thank you for the 5. Russell's Viking, thank you for the 1. To me, Mohammed, thanks for the for celebrating your subscription 8 months. Tuna sandwich, shout out to you. Second Amendment advocate. It's like I'm the only one that has the balls to say I don't want to be around you fucking chimps. Like I'm not trying to get robbed or stabbed or shot. Sorry that I'm saying what everyone else says in private. I say it out loud. Come on, man. We all think this way. It's just a lot of you niggas are too fucking pussy to say it. Nobody wants to be around niggas. I'll be honest. If I saw this nigga right here, right? This nigga right here, he looks like an extra from Boys in the Hood or Medicine Society. I'm good, bro. I'm not trying to be anywhere. This nigga wearing a flannel in California, bro. I'm good. It's summertime, nigga. What are you doing? With a white beater underneath. The fuck? You already know this nigga probably a criminal, man. Fuck out of here, bro.
This is cute.
You on, yo, never mind. I even gotta say it.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
God.
definitely just-
Saturn hovering.
I don't know what vibe I want to go for, though.
Yeah, I
You
need to know that.
That's cute. I like
Yeah,
that.
okay. My chat said you did that because you're not single. Is that the truth?
That's actually cute. Who's that?
Oh, he said he's single. What's up? He just don't like y'all, chat.
No, probably because you're fat and loud and got finger banged by game on camera. Maybe that's why. And you're a groupie. You know, it's like women can never fathom like why they get rejected. You know what? Maybe it's because like you're a whore. Maybe it's because you're annoying. Maybe it's because you talk too much. Maybe it's because you're ghetto. Maybe it's because you're ratchet. Maybe it's because your hair's not real. Maybe it's because you're loud. Maybe it's because you're fat. I don't fucking know. But it's like they can't fathom being told no. Maybe you're rude. It's like, man, we get rejected every day, right? For them, they can't even fathom, oh my God, what you mean, nigga? You gonna reject me? You know? They can't even, like, believe in, they can't believe it. Evidence Speed, thank you very much. And Second Amendment advocate. Appreciate you, Ninja. But yeah, she's also another talentless whore. All these bitches are talentless whores, bro. I can't think of like any good female streamers, bro. Honestly. Like I could think of like what? Candace Owens? She uses her brain unlike these other whores. Other than that, bro, it's like, what's going on here? What are we doing? All these girls do is just like, you know, just basically be naked on camera. That's all they do. You know? They don't dress modestly, dress like 304s. You know what I mean? So, what can you do? Let me see if there's anything else here before we start getting into some of the more political stuff. Zav J, shout out to you. I think it's been 9 months. All right. Shout out to you guys that have been subscribed for a minute, man. Showing love for a while. Let's see here. Making sure I don't miss anything here, chat. I think we can go into what the oh shit. Oh, okay. Ladies, this is why you should not fight with men. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Oh! Hey, yo! What the fuck is going on?
Welcome, punch.
Oh!
Welcome, punch.
Yo! Nigga got a True Religion jacket on. He showed her the True Religion. Yo! Yo, don't fuck with no guy that's wearing True Religion in 2026, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with nobody wearing True Religion in 2026, bro. What the fuck, man? You can tell this bitch on some crackhead shit. And if she touches him, it looks like this is England or the UK somewhere. Bang! Oh! Oh! Hey, that's what feminism got you. That's what feminism got you. You want that equality? Oh, you got it. You fucking got it. Oh, man. That's crazy work. That is crazy work, man. All right, let's see here if I got anything else before we, let's see. If you guys got any red pill shit, shoot it my way. Because we're going to start getting into the higher IQ shit. We're going to start doing the news. I'll try to cover the red pill shit in the beginning of the show. I'll turn on Jew Talk as well. Milo, thank you for the 500. G League Baller, thank you. FNS Speed, thank you. Shout out to all you ninjas. Showing love on Kick. Yeah, guys, sorry about me not getting on Kick yesterday. I was fucking dead, bro. I did 15 hours the night before, man. So your boy was fucking, I was air fried, dude. I still gave y'all after hours, though, with those dumb black women. Holy. I don't want to answer. Man, get the fuck out of my chat. Oh, my God, bro. I get more and more racist every day, bro. I just get more and more racist every day. Let's see here. Let me make sure I didn't miss any chats here from you guys, which I appreciate you guys, by the way. Okay, bro, how is your hair jet black? What dye do you use? It looks good. I felt like a shampoo dye, bro. I use a shampoo dye. That shit makes it way easier, dude. So that's what I've been doing. I'm turning back the clock, baby. You know? 36 years old, but you don't even know it, do you? You ain't even know it. Oh, man. But yeah. Yeah. I got some skincare shit too, pause, that I'm going to start using. If it works, I'll put you ninjas on. I'm going to try it for a bit, though, before I tell you guys about it. Ethan says, a Moroccan football player, Ashraf Hakimi, transferred all his assets to his mom's name 2 months before his wife. Yeah, I heard about that. If Ronaldo can't keep his bitch in check, then we're all cooked. Bro, I'm telling you, man. It's no bueno. Drunk Claus, thank you for the 500 kicks. It says, I just want to pick up a pizza. On God, I saw a fat dude on a bike wearing a furry mask. We need to bring back bullying, bro. It's just crazy. Your Mormon sergeant taking charge outside Provo and already got kicked out of the taco places for my ice merch. Keep the hard work. I appreciate that, but I'm confused here. I'm confused by your sentence. It doesn't really make sense. Russell Viking says, I know you hate conspiracy theories and you want to wait for all the data to come in. When it comes to bullet 30-06, you agree it's very unlikely. Why is it so crazy to think that Kirk's road was modified like the pagers, and to make Tyler the suspect tampers his trigger with remote. So when you fire the road, pager goes off. I mean, take a look at this. Yeah, I'm aware that Israel hid stuff in the pagers, bro. Yes, I am aware. Mike the Proud subscribe, welcome. Top J Mark Levin says a lot of these girls follow this type of people. So if she acts like this, other women would act the same, and men are cooked. There's no going back. Speedy says men should start counting feminist women as 1/10 of a relationship, meaning you need none of the women to count as the whole relationship. Not bad. RB Deluxe, off topic but future topic idea. Explain how all 9 nuclear countries each acquired their nuclear arsenals. No need for Israel. We all know that one already. Man, you had me fall for the chair laughing. It's like me yelling in the abyss. It is, dude. It is yelling in the abyss. One Chess talking about the 90-day fat loss competition, guys. Go ahead and get in it. We're running a fat loss competition. 90 days for all you fatzos that need some motivation. Kind of off topic, but thoughts on meal prep services, would you recommend? Yeah, do it. Fitness says, I've just noticed that it's sad that you have to go lower on a 10 out of 10 scale to get a submissive girl. It's pathetic. The videos today make me feel black pill. We are doomed. Yeah, it sucks. Friendly reminder, Myron says, people who are fat are losers. Fat loss simple. There's zero excuse to have a fat belly. OSS Custom Fitness Coaching. Yeah, I'll drop the link for you guys here. If you guys want to get in shape, work with One Chest, the official OSS coach. Grant Plattner did nothing wrong, on my opinion. Your thoughts? I don't know who Grant Plattner is. MGX's new book will be Why Women Don't Deserve Anything. Why they deserve nothing is what it's going to be. George says, it's gotten to the point now we have to look for a girlfriend from a remote village in Asia, Europe, or South America just to be safe if they aren't poisoned by 304 behaviors. Yeah, Western society has ruined women, dude. Memo Doc says, glad I'm finally able to catch the debrief live. The 4th of July was my 1-year anniversary with the OSS, and I just renewed my annual subscription. Thanks for keeping me up to date with the news. I got you, my friend, and thank you for resubscribing. Rest Viking, I fact-checked that UFC THOT. So allegedly her boyfriend is a photographer and a videographer. Just she has another videographer doing her shit. Red flag. Even worse. By the way, matter of respect, I see you are tired but still cooking. Yeah, dude, I'm dead. My eyes are burning. I'm so tired, but I'm still here. Trelex, we need to get a billboard saying our greatest ally, you decide. Then have the Archive Genocide website on the bottom of it. That's from Trelex. Okay. George says, it makes sense now why Islam and Khabib don't ever do interviews with that Nina drama bitch. She's a big-time whore for the UFC. She is. She is, dude. I mean, bro, and she's like old, too. She's like pushing like, how old is she? I think she's older than me, bro. Let me look this shit up. Yeah, she's 37, bro. Bitch was born in 88, nigga. Like, UFC, what are y'all doing? Can't get a younger girl? Like, what the fuck, man? Mr. Hooligan, AA ain't no way. Yeah, bro, like, what the fuck, man? Niggas is getting these old hoes. Raymond says, yo, mine, I'm 18, I just finished school, have acne, but I'm in good shape and 6'1". White, not chopped, apart from acne. In terms of girls, I get flirty looks at college and gym. Should I be focusing on recreational use, a girlfriend, or how do I get about it at this stage of my life? Fresh out of 6th form, high school equivalent. Had no skill yet or vision for the future apart from potential pro football, soccer career. Watch you daily. Love your content. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta get a skill, get some money, dude. You're 18 years old, which means you're useless. You've provided no value to society yet. So, as an 18-year-old man, you're literally useless to society. You got to build up a skill and become useful to society. We're not women, bro. We're not women. We have to earn our value. They're born with theirs. Myron, do a Red Pill segment on UFC's Ian Machado Gary and his wife Layla. Back in 2010, she wrote a book called How to Be a Wag about landing athletes. Now her ex-husband travels as Ian's nutritionist on a strict vegan diet, and Ian even Took her maiden name, Machada, as middle name. Why would I do a... I mean, he's a bitch, clearly. That's cooked, man. Auntie says, Myron killing the grid on every platform, the grind on every platform, podcast, legend, plus TikTok takeover. Respect to you, my friend. Yeah, I was on TikTok earlier today. TikTok is filled with retards, though. Holy shit, man. True Religion 2026 is insane. It is. Elon says, what up, Myron? I know you said using your phone to tell the time is gay, which is while I was looking at some Movados for a starter watch. Do you think it's a good idea and enough for 2 watches? No, bro. Movados for brokies, dude. Don't get a Movado. Just get yourself an Apple Watch and just save up for Rolex, bro, if you really want one. Don't get a Movado. Movado is for dumb blacks that are poor. Movado is pure poverty, bro. Ass, dude. Total ass. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on a fucking Movado, dude. Just get yourself a nice, simple Apple Watch, right? Get yourself a cheap digital watch, save up, and get yourself a Rolex down the road, bro. Get something respectable. Movado's for dumb niggas, man. It's for like, so like retarded blacks and Dominicans. Movado's for morons. Let's see here. You're like a rich poor nigga when you use a Movado, bro. Emac Jones says, this isn't Red Pill, but it's been 17 years since the King of Pop been gone. Can you please react to his performance by Michael Jackson? I'll probably get out of the copyright, bro. Repeal the 19th and take away their rights to own dogs. Majority of women cannot command respect and cannot command dogs. Look at the sad excuse for a pet owner. Yeah, women never train their dogs, dude. Very rarely. Most girls I run into, their dogs are poorly behaved. They fucking bark and they're all retarded and shit. You know, they're not chilling like this nigga right here. Oh, fuck. I gotta turn the camera on. Frank's chilling on his bed right now. I don't know what he's doing. Bro, he's dead. He had a long day, I guess. Let's see what else we got here. In a serial killer Royal Rumble, I'd reckon Ed Kemper might come out on top. Pause. High IQ and a clear height weight advantage. Probably. Myron, you're my idol. I want to be like you when I'm in my 30s. Where do you see yourself in 10 years, professionally and personally? I'll probably still doing a pod. I'll still be cooking. I don't know if I'll have kids yet, but I'll be cooking if I don't get shot by some weirdo. Cobra says, maybe if you have a time to react to Sneeko Alex. That I didn't plan on that tonight, to be honest with you. The bases are okay and weren't targeted. The Applebee's was fine. I'm confused. Roberto says, chimps go into war with fireworks. Another crazy video. If you ever get married, would you make your wife wear the hijab? For certain occasions, yeah. Grant Planner was running for Senate in Maine. Dems hated him because he was unapologetically masculine and didn't want to take AIPAC money. Some 3 or 4 he did it 7 years ago, says he essayed her, and now he's dropping out. But her excuse makes no sense, as you can see. Bro, that's the game plan, dude. That's what women do. Like, they just make up a bullshit accusation on you to fuck you up. You know? Oh, he raped me 7 years ago. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. These girls be lying, dude. Alex Jones was hilarious here. Yeah, I didn't see it. Mine is an awkward question. Any advice on how to deal with erectile dysfunction during doing the deed? Well, if you're a young guy and you have erectile dysfunction, you whack off to too much porn, bro. That's your problem. You watch porn too much. You probably got a porn addiction. Guaranteed you be gooning too much, bro. And you probably eat like shit and you're fat. These are all probably the reasons why you got erectile dysfunction. Not trying to be an asshole, but yeah. So, if you're young and you got that problem, definitely got issues. Okay, here's a full video of Nina the whore. I got you on Ninjas. We'll play the full thing here.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so cool.
MMA Personality of the Year.
And your winner is...
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Nina Drama.
Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so cool. Hi. Oh, wow. But man, while I have the stage, I'm going to use this opportunity to say something really important to me. My boyfriend is not my videographer. Thank you. Firstly, I have to thank my boyfriend Jay for always pushing and believing in me. We're one of a kind, and I think it's really hard for some people to wrap their heads around it. But man, we've been through it all. We've been rich together, we've been broke together, and rich again. And I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else, and it's an honor. It's an honor to walk this life with you, and thank you so much for everything you do for me. I love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the reason why people can't fathom it is literally because you fucking roll around with dudes on mats. That's like completely unacceptable and inappropriate to do as a girl who's supposed to be in a relationship. You know what I mean? And it's like, you're 37. Like, you would think, like, you know, she'd be better behaved, you know, not doing that dumb shit and embarrassing her man. But women don't have respect for men anymore, bro. They just don't. They just don't. You know, you would think a girl of that age would be like on her best behavior, but nope. Attention by any means necessary, bro. Attention by any means necessary. So, yeah. Let's see here. Let me see if I missed anything. All right, I think we're going to start getting into the court stuff now. We're going to start getting into the preliminary hearing. We've made fun of women enough. Okay. We got to spend some time. I got to do my daily red pill for you guys so you niggas understand that women are useless for the most part. And most of them are just useless, unfortunately. You know? Mojo's Gambit says Sean Strickland on FNF would do great. Keep out to go work. Sure, if he wants to come on. Doper says, you hear about this, Myron? American woman flees to Ireland and gets got by a migrant boyfriend? No, I didn't hear about that. Yo, Myron, just got a promotion as a shop lead at my job. Can you recommend me how to stand out in my position, how to do good as a lead? I'm 24, a little bit nervous on the job position. Bro, just work really hard. Put in the hours. Put in the hours. Be willing to learn. Ask for advice. You know. And show that you're hungry and you'll be fine. People have no problem with if you make a mistake. They have a problem if you're not trying to improve. That's where people have their issues. So just focus on really wanting to get better and you'll be straight. All right, let's see here. My girl signed a contract. Rule number 8, she's not allowed to post on social media. Really? Good. Good, I like that. You really made you put your girl on a contract? That's good. I make all girls give a statement on camera stating that they're of sound mind and giving consent before doing the deed. If they ain't down, I kick them. All right. Probably kills the mood though, nigga, but that's fine. You probably are paying for box. I don't know. Remember during the war coverage, the guy in the military said the bases were fine because of Applebee's. Don't sit, Myron. This is an awkward question, but any advice on how to deal with... Oh, no. We answered that one already. George says, one of my coworkers is an annoying Somalian guy who's got a victim mindset nonstop. LOL, always cried racism. Yeah, bro. Don't hang out with that fucking loser. Don't hang out with that fucking loser. NZX Daily, I always see pretty college girls on my walks and want your advice on how to approach them without coming off as weird. Just walk up to them and introduce yourself. Don't be a bitch. That's it. Also, MGX Daily, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're a lazy nigga, bro. You're a lazy ass nigga, man. Get your shit together. You're a fucking bum. So, get your shit together. Let's see here. Trying to make sure I don't have any, I didn't miss anything with you guys. Oh yeah, someone sent me this thing about Ireland. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I saw this. Jamie Carney, an American woman, a mother of a 13-year-old girl, fell in love with a Palestinian man, converted to Islam for him, embraced the Free Palestine cause, was murdered in cold blood by the man she gave her life to. Some accounts say he killed her because she discovered he was inappropriate with a 13-year-old. He's currently on the run. This should be a wake-up call for every Western woman who falls prey to genocidal ideology. I mean, one idiot, you know, can't fuck it up for everybody. But yeah, this nigga's a loser if that's the case. If he actually did kill her, he deserves the fucking full brunt of the law. Stupid ass fucking loser. If that's true, that is. So we'll see. But of course, this nigga this Michelle chick has a fucking Hebrew in her name. You know what I mean? So are we you know, they're gonna push out the Hezbollah, if you know what I'm saying, right?
I got my $7,000. I don't give a shit about dead kids.
So I'm not you know, you gotta be a little careful when you look at shit like this, dude. All right. Do I take girls on a dates? Not anymore, dude. Fuck that shit. I don't got time. Did you ever debate the one stupid pro-war YouTuber? I don't know who you're talking about. You're likely not going to cover this, but if you do, check out the first 3 minutes of this. This was towards the end of the Alex Jones Sneeko stream. Yeah, probably not, bro. Probably not going to cover that today. Okay. Let's get into the Charlie Kirk prelim stuff.
Interests, all persons.
And can distinguish between
We're going to skim through this, and yesterday they only went for about 3 hours.
admissible evidence and improper evidence. And there's no need for the court to identify which hat it's wearing. And 3, absent closure, we'll move forward with our evidence in open court.
All right. Well, I'll hear from defense if you want to be heard on that issue. I see you. Okay.
Briefly, Your Honor, I'm sorry I have 2 microphones. I'm just trying to be technologically savvy. I think the 104 issue, I agree completely with Mr. McBride on what he's saying. Because of the Supreme Court's ruling in Archuleta concerning the availability to the public of exhibits from a preliminary hearing, which of course is a fact-specific inquiry by this court, we will continue to raise concerns about our client's right to a fair trial when we think it's appropriate, and the court will make the rulings it makes. That's all I want to say.
All right. All right, to both parties, the standing request remains when you are moving a piece of evidence into to the record, I ask 3 steps. Admissibility, to admit it, to be published in the courtroom, and then to be published on that screen. And I'm going to have the screen adjusted slightly because I want, if it's published, I want it to be meaningfully. Ms. Hunt, your witness. All right, we'll just hope that the monitor for the witness works as well. All right, so we're ready to go? And we'll get problems, please let me know. All right.
I only swear that the testimony you shall give in the
All right, so this is one of the SBI investigators, special agents. So this was the other case agent.
case now pending before the court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
All right, agent, if you
So they swear him in.
wouldn't mind having a seat, to your left is a water bottle. And after you're seated, you'll have to adjust that microphone, pull it down, and then pull it toward you to ensure that it is picking up your voice and we have a good record. All right, Ms. Hunt, your witness.
If you could please state your name and spell your last for the record.
Yeah, it's Brian Davis, Davis.
What is your occupation?
I'm an agent with the Utah State Bureau of Investigation.
How long have you been with, is it fair to...
And, okay, so we got a new prosecutor here. Obviously, they got multiple prosecutors on this case because it's a big case. The SBI, guys, is the FBI equivalent for the state of Utah.
Call that SBI?
Correct, yes.
How long have you been with the SBI?
Total 18 years.
I want to briefly go over your experience as a law enforcement officer generally.
And they do this for every witness, pretty much go over their background, accolades, training experience, etc.
Actually, are you a law enforcement officer in that capacity?
Yes, correct.
How long have you been a law enforcement officer?
Total of 27 years.
You mentioned you were with SBI for 18, is that right?
Correct, yep.
What other agencies were you with prior to SBI?
So Department of Public Safety, I've been a state trooper for 8 years, 18 years with SBI, and 1 year with the Utah Transit Authority Police.
We've heard talk from other officers about POST. What is POST?
That's Peace Officer Standards and Training.
Did you
That's like their police academy in the state of Utah.
complete that?
I did.
What year did you complete that?
1999.
Holy, bro's been in the game for a minute.
Is that a type of certification that you hold?
Yeah, it's a statewide certification that any peace officer in the state of Utah, local, state, county, all go through to become a certified peace or police officer.
Has that certification lapsed or been any gaps in that time since you received it in 1999?
Nope, it's been constant since then.
I want to talk about a bit about your training experience within law enforcement. What roles have you had at SBI?
I began as a call enforcement team. We did covert and overt operations. I was assigned to an ATF, the PSN task force, focusing on violent felons with guns and drugs. I was on a FBI task force, Safe Streets. It was a gang violent crime task force.
Okay, so yeah, so this guy specializes in violent crime. And you guys can see here that he was a task force officer with these different agencies.
I was on the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Apprehension Team task force.
So he has a lot of federal experience.
I've been on several different OICI protocol teams, officer involved critical incident teams around the state of Utah and within SBI. I've been on dozens of those scenes. And within major crimes of SBI, I've been, we've worked.
We got one idiot in chat. ATF is unconstitutional. Shut the fuck up, dude. Get out of here with your sovereign citizen retarded comments, dude.
Variety of cases. I work anything from violent crime, homicides, sex crimes, drug crimes.
Enjoy the shadow run, bro.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Bro, so dumb. Saying dumb shit like that. ATF is unconstitutional. All right, buddy. All right. You and every other idiot try to take him down and they're still around, nigga. Shut up. Like, please shut the fuck up, bro.
Firearm crimes, white-collar crime, fraud. I was also on a task force with FBI, a public corruptions task force as well.
Was that all on-the-job training, or did you receive specific training or conferences, things like that?
Yeah, throughout the years, very.
It's like you and every other moron is trying to, say the ATF is unconstitutional. Y'all niggas always lose, bro. Like, they survived Operation Fast and Furious. If you could survive Operation Fast and Furious, bro, like, you're not going anywhere. Okay? So,
various trainings.
Just shut up, dude. Just shut up.
Conferences and I'll
so stupid, dude.
Those capacities over the years.
You mentioned you've been a part of homicide investigations.
Yes.
Can you estimate how many?
My best guess would be 60 plus, where I've had some involvement. I also currently work on a cold case unit within SBI, so we consult with agencies around the state of Utah, and I've probably consulted on over 50 of those as well in various capacities.
So this guy's very experienced.
These are roles.
Have you received training specific to homicide investigations?
Yes, I have.
What types of things have you been trained on in that regard?
Just several different times, week-long course training conferences on homicide, from case studies to how to manage it.
Another dumb question. Should the FBI exist, though? Yeah. Who else going to investigate counterterrorism and espionage, moron? Dude's name is reporting for duty. Duty for where? At the fucking slow school? Enjoy the shadow realm, idiot.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine. Double kill.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Always got idiots in chat, bro.
Case.
Like we got some tinfoil hat morons, bro. Always coming in and giving their dumbass analysis.
Also, I've been on several trainings with like crime scene investigation. I'm a Feral certified. It's a 3D Feral scan of crime scenes.
What's a Feral scan?
It's a 3D laser imaging that's used pretty commonly on crime scenes. It just accurately documents crime scenes. And I've been on. I've been certified as a forensic interview and the forensic interview technique with more child victims. So just various trainings like that.
You mentioned currently you're a part of the cold case team within SBI?
Correct.
Niggas people. Oh man.
Have you been assigned as part of the investigation into the homicide of Charlie Kirk?
Yes.
And what is your role? Do you have a specific role in that investigation?
Yes, I was assigned to be a case agent along with Agent Dave Hull.
What does it mean to be a case agent?
Essentially, you manage the case, responsible for it. Ultimately, you direct the cases as you go along. You make assignments as needed. Ultimately, everything comes back to you, like in the form of reports, evidence, and such.
Yeah, you are the manager of the case. You're dealing directly with the prosecutor. You're responsible for organizing reports, getting people to write reports for whatever they do. Like, you are the overall case manager.
And then ultimately, you screen that case, if applicable, to the appropriate county attorney or DA.
You mentioned that you are a co-case agent or were with Agent Hull. Is it typical to have two case agents on a case?
It can be, especially on a large...
Yeah, you can have up to 2 to 3, bro. On big cases like that, you need multiple case agents because it's huge.
Large case, yes.
Has this particular case been large?
Yes, it has.
And then you'll have case agents from other agencies. So, like, there's probably an FBI case agent. There's a ATF case agent, right? Because they're the representative of the agency that they're assisting with, or that they are the representative of the agency that's assisting on the investigation. So you're gonna have multiple case agents from different agencies if it's a multi-agency case, like this one definitely was.
Have other police agencies been involved in the investigation of this case?
Yes.
Who has been designated as the primary investigative agency?
The State Bureau of Investigation.
Yeah, they're the ones running it. It's not a federal case, it's a state case. I always laugh when people say, oh, FBI is doing that, FBI is doing this. Bro, this is not an FBI case. You know, like the idiot earlier. Like, bro, this is not an FBI case.
It's the primary investigating agency.
I know there are probably several or dozens, but what other agencies have you been working with?
I got a dummy in chat, says a million times, Myron, cover the World Cup. No.
Nope.
And then this dummy says, are you qualified to cover federal cases? You know what, bro? You know what I'm qualified to cover? The Shadow Realm. Enjoy.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine. Triple kill.
Fucking idiot.
Taking care of business. Heavyweight, I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime.
People are stupid, bro. Why do I get so many idiots in my chat, bro? Where do you guys come from?
FBI, ATF.
Have you been? I know there are probably several or dozens, but what other agencies have you been working with?
FBI, ATF as well, several local state agencies, UVU Police, Orem Police, Utah County Sheriff, Washington County Sheriff, St. George PD. Most of.
I'm telling you guys forever that, like, watching professional sports is like NPC behavior, bro. Doesn't make you smarter. Cheering for men that don't even know you exist. It's stupid, dude.
All the agencies within Utah County and even others outside of the county. So we've worked with a lot of agencies with this case. It was a pretty large scale investigation.
You mentioned ATF. What does that stand for?
Alcohol, tobacco, firearms.
All right. I know a lot about what we've. So as a case agent, have you been in court during this preliminary hearing?
Yes.
You've heard prior testimony?
Yes.
We've talked a lot about the events of September.
OSS member here was recently Shadow Realm for suggesting it would be cool if you had a K count, hence Halo 2 theme, but was not trolling TB Black 86. I didn't Shadow Realm you.
10th of 2025. I want to direct your attention to September 11th, 2025.
I mean, it's impossible for you to be Shadow Realmed if you're here. What are you talking about?
You remember that day?
On another account?
I do.
What happened on that day in relation to your investigation?
I spent the day at the command post with various assignments. That evening, it was about 8:30 p.m., I believe, of the 11th. I received a phone call from Sergeant Elshels requesting that I travel to St. George.
Who is Sergeant Elshels? What agency is Sergeant Elshels with?
With SBI.
And he requested that you travel to St. George?
Correct.
What was the reason stated for that?
We received information that an individual was turning himself in or was going to turn himself in to police in regard to his involvement with the incident, the shooting on UVU campus.
Okay, so he comes in when the guy turns himself in.
And I'm sorry, what time did you get that information, that call?
About 8:30 p.m.
Did you travel down to St. George?
I did.
On what day?
Of September 11th.
Did anyone else go with you?
Yes, so we traveled to the Salt Lake City airport to a hangar there, and we were flown down on a fixed-wing aircraft. It was Sergeant L. Scholes, was Agent Folger with FBI, Agent Anderson with FBI, Ryan McBride and myself, and the two pilots.
And who is Ryan McBride?
With the Utah County Attorney's Office.
So basically, SBI and FBI flew down there and talked to your boy, Tyler Robinson.
What time did you arrive in St. George?
We landed probably about 11:30 p.m. at the St. George Airport.
And again, this would be the evening of September 11th, 2025?
That's correct.
Yeah, guys, the shooting happened on September 10th, around 12 o'clock. G League Baller, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly.
Where did you go once you landed in St. George?
There we were transported via ground to the Washington County Sheriff's Department.
Did you coordinate at that time with any other law enforcement agencies down in southern Utah?
Oh, we did.
Guys, we need to get to 1,000 likes on YouTube or else I'm going to get off. Okay, I've already been on here for like well over an hour and a half now. Smash the like button on YouTube or else we're going to get off earlier. Smash that like button, guys.
You did?
We did, yeah.
What other agencies?
Well, with FBI as we were traveling, and then along with mainly the Washington County Sheriff's Department, we also have agents with an SBI assigned to the southern Utah area. So working with them as well, just making plans and coordinating resources and manpower and personnel.
And you stated you went to the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Yes.
What time did you arrive there?
Probably somewhere close to midnight, maybe just a little bit before midnight of the 11th.
What happened next?
So we met several other investigators, agents, and detectives there, along with some other prosecutors. There were some federal prosecutors as well that were present.
Oh, wow. Federal prosecutors were there? Bruh.
And from there, we began kind of making plans, determining how to handle the situation there.
Did you mentioned the reason you went
That's very strange.
down there was you had been told that an individual wanted to turn themselves in.
That's correct.
Did you observe that individual?
I did.
And where was that person at the time?
So when we arrived, we went into the room that we were in. It was one of their office, the cubicles there. On the wall, there was a television monitor where I viewed an individual on that screen that was sitting in one of the soft interview rooms. That room was equipped with audio-video recording device, and so I observed him on that screen at that time.
Were you aware, or did you become aware what time that individual arrived at Washington County Sheriff's Office?
I was told he arrived there about 9 p.m. that evening.
And was he with anybody else?
He'd come there with his parents and a family friend.
Did you speak with this individual that we've been talking about?
Yes, I did.
Did you get his name?
Yes, we obtained his name and date of birth.
What was his
There he is, losing his hair already.
name?
Tyler Robinson.
Did he tell you that himself?
He did.
Guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button, chat.
You mentioned other individuals came there.
If you're watching on YouTube, and if you guys are watching on TikTok, smash the screen. Let's get this up. Let's get to 200 to 300 of you guys watching live. Smash that. We're literally live on all the platforms right now. We're also on X as well. So all you guys watching on TikTok, YouTube, and X, make sure to like the video.
With him. And then you also said that you had kind of coordinated with the team of law enforcement officers that were there. Were those other individuals spoken with by law enforcement?
They were.
Let's go through them. How did that happen? Who was spoken to first of the other individuals?
So Tyler's mother was interviewed by SBI agent Holgreen and FBI agent Cox. And then kind of simultaneously, his father was being interviewed by SBI agent Terry and FBI agent Smith.
Okay, so as you guys can see, they're making sure that one representative from each agency is there. So an SBI agent is sitting with an FBI agent. So state police sitting with the feds. But it is going to be a state case. So obviously at this point, he was probably designated as a case agent. So he's the one directing everybody to go you do this interview, you do this interview. I need you to find this out. I need you to find this out, blah, blah, blah. So everything is going back through him. This guy is the director, okay, of the case, alongside the other guy that we spoke with that had the funny Australian accent.
And also at that time, the family friend Mike Mitchell was interviewed by other agents as well.
And you said that these interviews were being conducted simultaneously?
Yes.
And the way you do this, guys, because I remember when I would do this all the time myself. So you got different interview teams, right? So it looks like they're doing one FBI guy interview each person, right? After they do the first round of interviews, they all get together. What'd your guy say? What did your guy say? What did your guy say? And then you kind of debrief, figure out what they all said, what matches up, which doesn't match up. And then you go back and clarify anything that might be needed. Also, you can catch people on lives as well doing this.
Were you part of the interview with either of Tyler's parents?
Yes. Yes, myself and Agent Folger. Did I misspeak earlier? Myself and Agent Folger interviewed the mother.
All right, let's make sure the record's clear on that. So Agent Folger, what agency is
I think that's FBI.
Is he with?
With FBI.
And yourself interviewed Tyler's mother?
Yes, that's correct.
If you guys remember, Agent Folger is the one that submitted the DNA stuff. You guys remember that? Remember when the FBI DNA woman came on and she said that an FBI agent submitted the DNA request? It was Folger that submitted it. Why? Because he's the FBI case agent, so he's the one that's doing everything and is the POC for the FBI.
I just want to make sure the record's clear. Who interviewed Tyler's father?
Yeah, I think I might have misspoke. It was Agent Holgreen, Agent Cox that met with his father.
And then who spoke with family friend Mike Mitchell?
Agent Terry, Agent Smith.
Down in St. George, Washington County Sheriff's Office, was Mr. Robinson detained at that time?
Yes.
Guys, smash the like button. We're sitting at 600 likes with 1,200 plus you guys in here. Actually, 1,300 you guys in here. Like the video, ninjas. Like the video. Smash the like button right now on YouTube. And then double tap if you're watching on TikTok.
He was.
Was he formally arrested at that time?
Yeah, following, after all the interviews were completed and we talked to everybody, then he was formally arrested at that time.
And I'm going to come back to that in a second. Excuse me, where did the arrest take place?
At the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
And what date did that happen on?
Remember how I told you guys the state has a lot more leverage to make arrests right then and there? They don't need to go through all the formalities that like the feds do.
Would have been September 12th. It was about 4 a.m., I believe, of September 12th.
All right, I want to show just on your screen, not for public yet, what's been marked for identification as State's Exhibit 15. Let me know when you're able to see that.
Okay, it's there.
Before I
Flacco, thanks for resubscribing.
ask you about that, did you have an opportunity to, you stated that you observed Mr. Robinson at Washington County Sheriff's Office, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Your Honor, can I have a moment with Ms. Hunt? May I have a moment with Ms. Hunt?
You may.
You're just going to do the redacted version.
Thank you.
He's confirmed they're using a redacted version.
May happen a couple more.
Remember, guys, this is not a trial. This is a prelim hearing. So Tyler Robinson's defense is extremely concerned with ensuring that things don't come out in a certain way to poison any potential jury that might come out later.
Times as we go through exhibits because of agreements and disagreements that we have.
All right. Thank you for the heads up.
At Washington County Sheriff's Office, where you initially observed Mr. Robinson, you stated that he was in a room. Is that room equipped with video recording?
Yes, it is.
Is that standard practice for a facility like that to have video recording in such a room?
Yes, very, very common.
Have you reviewed that video?
I have.
And in your review of that video, does it fairly and accurately depict Mr. Robinson at that time?
It does.
You see on your screen what's been marked as State's Exhibit 15. Do you recognize that?
I do.
What is that?
That's the interview room in which Mr. Robinson was seated and waiting.
State moves to admit Exhibit 15.
Ms. Hunt, and the other two steps, what's your request?
We would ask to admit it into evidence. We have defense counsel and I have agreed upon, I guess, redaction of the video, and I would ask to publish it both to the courtroom and to the media.
Mr. Novak?
It's silent, correct? Ms. Hunt?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Hunt is correct. The state had originally proposed a longer image with audio, and we've agreed to a shorter image without audio. And so
That's correct.
So we're fine with all three steps as to this exhibit.
All right. Does the state wish to review this to make sure that what's queued up can?
Mike says it was on Locals app the other day. No worries, it's all love. Just don't want to be in the shadow realm with these guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, I didn't ban you, bro. Must have been somebody else that banned you. Talk to One Chest.
Reports with.
I didn't ban you.
What you believe. If not, we can move forward. I just want to allow all parties the opportunity to double check.
Let me just confer with my paralegal.
This guy, Power Hunter, says, can you stop talking about them boys, please? I will give subs. How about no? Enjoy the shadow realm.
Time to send you to the shadow realm. The future is mine.
Keep your money, bitch ass nigga.
Taking care of business. Heavyweight, I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Kill-tacular.
Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, that's probably right. Different.
All right, I'll fast forward this.
Discussion and maybe published in the courtroom and maybe
All right, he's objecting to something.
be recorded or transmitted electronically. Just
And Your Honor, of course, this is subject to all of the objections which have been previously reserved in writing and reiterated over the last couple of days. I assume that we don't need to start over with that today.
thank you. I appreciate that. I note the standing objection by defense as previously made, and that objection is overruled, and this exhibit is admitted.
And in this case, it wouldn't be the 1102 issues, it would be the electronic media coverage of the proceeding.
Thank you for that clarification, Mr. Novak. I appreciate that. All right, with that, to the media, can you view that screen okay? All right. All right, State's Exhibit 15 may be played.
And Agent Davis, who are we seeing here?
That's Tyler Robinson.
And although we are watching it on video, what is he wearing at this time?
He's working.
And he's wearing that the burgundy shirt with the hat and the jeans, similar to what he was wearing at Dairy Queen.
A dark colored baseball cap with a, that's like a, I believe it's like maybe the Hurley symbol on it, like a white symbol on front. It's a burgundy short sleeve shirt with no graphics. It's blue jeans and gray and white tennis shoes, I believe they're Converse style tennis shoes.
Thank you. Was Mr. Robinson, you stated that he was arrested in the early hours of September 12th, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Did he remain in Washington County Sheriff's Office or was he taken somewhere else?
No, he was transported from there to the Utah County Jail.
Prior to being transported to the Utah County Jail, was any, I guess, personal property taken from him, clothing, anything like that?
The only thing that was, so prior to like our arriving to the St. George, to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, his cell phone was seized and taken from his person, but that was the only thing that was taken from at that time.
After he was transported to Utah County Jail, were any personal items taken from him?
Yes, they were.
And what were those?
After a search warrant was granted, his clothing was recovered, along with buccal swabs to collect his DNA and major case prints, which is fingerprints, palm prints, pretty much the entire hand. Those are all collected from him.
And sorry, you may have already stated what time, when did he arrive in Utah County?
We arrived at Utah County Jail about 7 a.m. on the 12th, September 12th, and he was formally booked in at about 8 a.m. of that morning, and then I was the booking officer.
What does it mean to be the booking officer?
I filled out the necessary paperwork essentially with the jail, which gives the individuals personal identification of the charges, the probable cause statement, and then it's signed and submitted to the system.
All right, I want to talk a bit about search
Oh, that Dairy Queen got demolished? Oh, man.
warrants, some of the search warrants that were executed in this case. As part of the investigation, were search warrants obtained?
Guys, we're sitting at 662 likes. You guys got 3 minutes, bro. 4 minutes to get to 1,000 likes. Or I'm going to get off YouTube. Literally.
Specifically for areas in southern Utah?
Yes, they were.
And obviously do not give me exact addresses, but generally for what locations?
It was the residence of Tyler Robinson and the residence of his parents.
Were those warrants executed?
They were.
By whom?
The residence of Tyler Robinson was a team led by Sergeant Famuina with SBI, along with the Utah State Crime Lab. And the residence of his parents was a team led by the FBI, their evidence response team.
Are you aware of what date or dates, if applicable, those warrants were executed?
Yeah, September.
That's probably why the prosecutors were there. Prosecutors were there to probably help them get those warrants out immediately.
12th. I believe Tyler's residence, they started the search warrant about 8 o'clock in the morning, and then his parents' residence, they started about 4 p.m. Of September 12th.
So to be clear, you've stated who was involved in executing those warrants. Were you physically present for?
And double tap on Kick, guys. We're sitting at 700 likes on YouTube. Smash it, guys. Let's get to 1,000. And double tap the screen on Kick.
The execution of either of those warrants?
Sorry, on TikTok.
No, I was not.
Are you aware of whether Mr. Robinson lived with anyone else at that residence at the time?
Yes.
Do you know who that was?
Lance Twiggs.
And we won't get too into it right now. We'll cover this with Sergeant Faumino.
Some loser in the TikTok chat. Chatters Critton says, stop pushing for likes. How about this one? How about you enjoy the shadow realm? Shut the fuck up.
Time to send you to the shadow realm. The future is mine.
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime.
Fuck out of here, bro.
No, but did you receive information from officers involved in those execution of those warrants about what, if anything, had been found?
Yes, I did.
All right, turning to another area. As part of this investigation, you have previously mentioned that a family friend came in initially with the Robinsons. Who was that family friend?
His name was Mike Mitchell.
And who is he in relation to the Robinsons?
So he's a family friend, a close, like a family friend.
And what was his involvement here?
So he helped facilitate working with Tyler and his parents with the sheriff's department for Tyler to turn himself in.
And I believe you mentioned previously that law enforcement conducted an interview with Mr. Mitchell.
They did.
Remind us when that interview occurred.
So that was the early morning hours of September 12th at the Washington County Sheriff's Department.
And I know you've already stated, but remind me who was present for that interview.
That one was Agent Terry and Agent Smith.
What agencies are they with?
Terry's with SBI and Smith is with FBI.
Are you aware if a second interaction or statement was collected from Mr. Mitchell?
Yes, it was.
When did that happen?
It was March 31st of this year.
Who was present at that time?
It was Ryan McBride, Chad Grunander, Kimberly Durfler, and Agent Chris Terry with SBI.
You mentioned Ryan McBride, Chad Grunander, and Kimberly Durfler. What office do they work for?
The Utah County Attorney's Office.
And you mentioned Agent Chris Terry.
Yes.
So you were not present for this collection of this statement?
No, I was not.
Have you communicated with Agent Chris Terry about how this happened?
Yes, I have.
How did this happen?
So,
Robert Clipper, thank you.
All those individuals met with Mike Mitchell at it was the St. George courthouse there. They met and discussed briefly. So kind of talk generally about the situation. From there, Mr. Mitchell was given a handwritten 1102 paper statement, and he left the room, went into a separate office by himself, was there for about an hour, where he hand wrote a statement, filled a statement out. When that was complete, he came back into the room where the others were waiting and provided that 1102 statement to them.
We've heard quite a bit about 1102 statements. Sounds like there's an official form that is used. What's present on that form, if you know?
There's an admission or warning given on those forms that states that the information you're giving is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge, that any false statement that is given or may be given would be punishable by a Class A misdemeanor.
Aside from that being written on the form, are you aware if this admonition was discussed with Mr. Mitchell?
It was.
Do you know by whom?
Yeah, Ryan McBride provided that admonition to him.
And you stated that Mr. Mitchell then went into a separate room for about an hour and wrote his statement down?
Correct.
Did anyone, including
Rubber Clipper, thank you.
Prosecutors or law enforcement direct him what to say.
Foundation, objection. Personal knowledge.
Would you like to respond, Ms. Hunt?
I can lay a little more foundation.
All right, so I'll sustain the objection for now, and Ms. Hunt is moving forward with laying more foundation.
You discussed with Agent Chris Terry about how this statement was obtained.
Yes.
Did he mention anything to you about anyone directing Mr. Mitchell about what to say or what to include in
Wolfram 195, thank you.
the form?
For the 5.
No, I spoke to him personally and
Brokey's in chat, say a Brokey. Maybe someone will gift you a sub.
reviewed his report also.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification as States Exhibit 14.1. Let me know when you see that on your screen.
Okay, I see it.
What is that?
This is the written 1102 statement that was provided by Mr. Mike Mitchell.
Your Honor, may I have him in with Ms. Hunt? The same question.
Yeah. Anytime you get written statements from people, man, it's good because it kind of like, you know, it puts their statement out there, they sign it, etc. There's really no refuting it, you know? So it always helps to get a written statement from witnesses. And a written confession from the bad guys, even better.
All right.
And how do you know that?
I've reviewed it.
Hey guys, we got this thing sped up at 1.25 speed if you're wondering why it sounds so fast.
I reviewed it in its original. As soon as it came to us, I've seen it prior, so.
And Kimberly, if I can have you slowly scroll down.
They muted the mics. All right.
The witness only. Yes. And sorry, we had been scrolling through that. Do you recognize that?
I do.
Does it depict, is it fair and accurate from what you remember?
Yeah, with the exception of the redactions, yes. It's fair and accurate.
And Judge, I'll make a record. Defense counsel and I have stipulated on the redactions that are present. I would move for its admission, States Exhibit 14, into evidence, but we do not wish to publish it either to the courtroom gallery or the cameras.
All right, can I have a copy of it? What I have is the unredacted version, so I want to review it before I make that decision.
If I may approach.
You may. Thank you.
Guys, smash that like button. We're sitting at 755 likes on YouTube. Should be at 1,000. Fast forward this a little bit.
On September 10th, that a bullet was found on a roof. Do you remember that testimony?
I do.
Do you have knowledge about that bullet, what that is about?
Yes, I do.
What roof was that bullet found on?
I believe it was found on the computer science building.
Yo, why do I got so many idiots asking me about the World Cup? Guys, I'm really tired of this shit, man. Like, yo, I don't watch professional sports. The World Cup is for fucking losers. Wake up. Wake up. Stop asking me about the World Cup, bro. It's so fucking annoying. I don't give a fuck about soccer or the World Cup. If you ask that shit, I'm going to fucking ban you. You motherfuckers are stupid and annoying, and you guys are NPC normie morons. Holy shit, dude. Every day I get some idiot asking about the World Cup. I don't give a fuck about the World Cup, dude. This dude said you're getting troll, Myron. They know. Shut the fuck up, dude. You can enjoy the Shadow too. Stupid ass nigga. Get the fuck out of here. DatingIQ.com. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody cares. I'm letting them know that if they keep doing that shit, they're going to get fucking banned. I don't give a shit about sports or the World Cup. Okay? Someone said bro got rage baited. Well, you know what? You're Shadow Realm. Enjoy that one, bitch. Fuck out of here. Another idiot gone. Fucking stupid, dude. So fucking dumb. It's like, no, dude, I don't watch professional sports. I've been telling y'all niggas I don't watch professional sports. And the thing is, like, a lot of you guys that ask this shit, it's a lot of TikTok idiots that ask me this. But now you guys are on fucking notice. If you ask me about the World Cup, I'm banning you, bro. I'm automatic ban hammer. Okay? Send you motherfuckers to Shadowrun, bro. Like, it's annoying as fuck. Every day I get the same stupid question over. So the only way I'm going to take out the trash, I got to actually throw the trash out. Ask me dumbass questions about the World Cup. I don't give a fuck about that shit, man. Holy shit, dude. Fucking pathetic. Then you niggas wonder why you're fat and poor. Incredible.
On the roof, on the far east side of the roof of the building itself.
How do you know that it was found there?
I reviewed the agent's report that found that, documented it, and collected it.
What agent was that?
It was Agent Ben Schneider with SBI.
Are you aware of where the computer science building is on campus?
Yes, yes.
Can you explain generally where that is located?
Yeah, from where the LOSI building is, it's a building directly kind of south and east of there, from the LOSI.
Southeast from the LOSI building. Where is it in connection to the auditorium section that we've been talking about where Mr. Kirk was stationed?
It's east of there.
Yeah, I just banned 3 idiots, man.
Triple kill.
East and a little bit south, and mostly east.
Would there have been, from that roof of the computer science building, to your knowledge, would there have been a line of sight to Mr. Kirk's tent?
Yeah, dude's name Funky. You said, oh, they're rage baiting you and I'm going to be gone soon. Yep, you are gone. Fuck out here. You're banned. Fuck out here. Yo, I got no patience today for stupidity, bro. I got no patience for stupidity, man. Just get rid of you trash ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Who wants it?
Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Idiots.
No, not according to the agent. Agent Ben Schneider, there was not a line of sight from there to where the tent was, where Mr. Kirk was.
Did you learn from Agent Snyder what caliber that bullet was?
Yes, I did.
And what was that?
It was a .223 caliber.
What is a live round?
It's a round that had not been fired, so it still had the projectile and as a fully functional bullet with,
Lev Gecki, get out of here. Enjoy Shadowrum as well, moron. You're out of here.
Ammunition with the bullet.
Did you learn if this .223 bullet found on top of the computer science building was a live round?
Yes.
And how do you know that?
It was still intact. Still had the prime.
This idiot says, why so angry, Dizzy? Oh, you know what? Because you're going to enjoy the Shadowrum, Dizzy. Fuck out of here. Bro.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Get rid of these fucking bums, bro. Seriously, man. You niggas enjoy the Shadowrum, bro.
Every way I've been taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Yeah, like niggas think it's funny. Like, oh, rage bait. Okay, well, here's the rage. You're out of the you're in the fucking realm of shadows.
Primer had not been it was not dented, had been fired. It still had the bullet projectile in the end and still sealed.
Did you observe this bullet personally, or is this information you're getting from Agent Snyder?
From Agent Ben Schneider.
All right, turning to a different topic. And Judge, I'm aware that there are going to be some objections about this that we'll have to address, but I just want to lay a little bit of foundation first before we get there. Are you, you've mentioned him already. Are you familiar with an individual named Lance Twiggs?
Yes, I am.
Oh, boy. Now we're going to get into the boyfriend and the information that he's going to give. So,
and who is he in regards to this investigation?
He's the roommate of Tyler Robinson.
And also the lover.
Was he interviewed as part of this investigation?
He was.
How many times?
2 times.
When was the first time?
The first time was the early morning hours of September 12th. and that occurred at St. George Police Department.
So we've heard of several people coming in and being spoken with at Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Correct.
Mr. Twiggs was spoken with at St. George PD.
Correct.
Do you know who was present for that interview?
It was FBI agents Larson and Agent Ling.
Are you aware of Mr. Twiggs' buccal swab was taken at that time?
I don't recall happening there. I believe it happened later. I'd have to.
Some idiot named Johnny Bissington and Kick says boring. You know what else is boring? The Shadow Realm. Enjoy.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Fuck out of here, bruh.
It did occur. That was obtained from him.
Okay. But you're not sure if it happened on the 12th?
I don't recall if it was there or later at his residence, but
ultimately, a buccal swab was
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not tolerating no bullshit today, bro.
obtained from Mr. Twiggs.
Yes, it was.
Do you know if his phone was taken from him?
It was.
When did that happen?
So it was during that interview with FBI at St. George Police Department. They conducted an interview.
She can grow. Enjoy the Shadow Realm as well, my friend.
Time to send you to the Shadow Realm. The future is mine.
Interview of him, and then he provided his phone. He did it voluntarily also, provided it to those agents.
And that would have been on September 12th, 2025?
Correct.
You mentioned a second interview with Mr. Twiggs?
There was a second interview, yes.
When did that take place?
April 20th of this year.
Where was that?
Happened at the Utah County Attorney's Office.
Who was present at that second interview?
It was Mr. Twiggs with his attorney, Jill Cottrell. It was Lauren Hunt, Sam Peed with.
That's probably how he was able to get that deal, Chad. Because I was wondering to myself, like, okay, how did this guy negotiate, a partial immunity deal like this? His lawyers, bro lawyered up and talked to the cops after. A1 with the big 50 gifted. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to cut to OSS right now, but A1 just saved the show for you guys. He literally just saved it for y'all, man. I was about to go right to OSS, dude. I owe my OSS guys a banger because I went 15 hours and we didn't cut. So, and thank you, bro, for your subscribers. So you guys got to all thank A1. I'll stay on a little bit longer because he bought you guys a little bit of time. So, we're still sitting at 797 likes on YouTube. Smash the like button, guys. 1,000 likes. Let's go. 1,000 likes. Let's go on YouTube. I'm demonetized on YouTube. I don't even want to be on this bitch-ass platform, but I'm on here for you ninjas. So smash the like button. Temple with the O/ says, sent yap. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate the love, Temple.
The U.S. Attorney's Office, Ryan McBride, Sergeant L. Schulz.
Well, hold on.
Yes.
When did that take place?
April 20th of this year.
Where was that?
Happened at the Utah County Attorney's Office.
Who was present at that second interview?
It was Mr. Twiggs with his attorney, Jill Cottrell. It was Lauren Hunt, Sam Peed with the U.S. Attorney's Office, Ryan McBride, Sergeant L. Schulz. Well, now it's Lieutenant L. Schulz and myself.
Okay, so they had an AUSA there, and so federal prosecutors and state prosecutors were on this thing from the beginning, chat. Both sides, which is, not normal.
We've talked about 2 interviews of Mr. Twiggs, one on the morning of September 12th, 2025, second on April 20th, 2026. Are you aware if both of those interviews were recorded?
They were.
Have you reviewed those recordings?
I have.
Before Mr. Twiggs' interview on April 20th, 2026, well, first let me ask you this. Are you aware of what use immunity means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It's a letter that the use of immunity is essentially giving the individual, during the limited time of their statement, they're given that immunity from statements that are made in regard to an incident. But it does not preclude them from prosecution, from evidence.
Rebel Clippers, thank you very much. Getter Crate, thank you very much. Is it possible to add a Shadow Realm counter? If you guys really want a Shadow Realm counter, we can add one. You guys have been asking for that one for a minute. If someone can make a cool Shadow Realm counter, I will use it. How about that one? Okay? I know someone in the OSS is going to do it. You guys really want a shadow realm counter. I'll do it. Fine. If I get a cool one, I'll do it. But smash the like button on YouTube. We got 834.
It would be known or found then or later outside of that interview. It just gives them that limited immunity during the type of the interview.
Okay, so for any statements made during the interview, they're given immunity for that, but they're not generally prohibited from being potentially prosecuted outside of that interview. Is that fair?
That's my understanding, yes.
Was Mr. Twiggs given use immunity?
Yes, he was.
By what offices?
The Utah County Attorney's Office, as well as the United States Attorney's Office.
You mentioned.
Ah, that's why they were there. Okay. That makes sense then. So basically, bro was able to get an immunity deal from both the United States Attorney's Office and the state. That's why they were there. Okay.
Mentioned that both of Mr. Twiggs' interviews use immunity.
Yes, he was. Yes.
Was Mr. Twiggs given use immunity?
Yes, he was.
By what offices?
The Utah County Attorney's Office, as well as the United States Attorney's Office.
You mentioned that both of Mr. Twiggs' interviews were recorded. Have you reviewed those recordings?
Yes, I have.
Do they fairly and accurately depict those interviews?
Yes, they do.
We've talked about 1102 statements. We've talked about a form, and you talked about that there's an admonition on there that warns that if false statements are given pursuant to 1102, then that person may be subject to a Class A misdemeanor. Is that fair?
Yes, that's correct.
Was a similar admonition given to Mr. Twiggs during his second or before his second interview on April 20th, 2026?
Yes, it was.
By whom?
By Ryan McBride with the Utah County Attorney's Office.
And again, you were present for that interview?
I was.
Did Mr. Twiggs say that he understood that admonition?
He did, yep. Yes.
Was he told that the April 20th, 2026 interview was being taken in lieu of him having to come and testify at the preliminary hearing?
Yes, it was. Yes, he was.
All right, Judge, I'm aware that defense counsel has objections to this recorded 1102. I think now is probably a good time to address.
They definitely fought for this interview to like not be shown for obvious reasons. So yeah.
Them. But I do have, I guess, I understand that they are suggesting redactions to the video. I have some procedural objections first. And if Your Honor sustains those, I think it may make the substance of the statements or the objections or the redactions that defense is proposing moot. So I'm wondering if Your Honor will entertain my responses procedurally first before we get into the substance of what defense is objecting to. Does that make sense?
Because, yeah, and they're fighting this because they don't want it to, like, you know, poison the, in their eyes, poison the potential jury, right? Because, this, again, this is a prelim hearing. This is not a trial, okay? So they're trying to prevent certain things from happening, essentially, where jurors will have access to all this stuff because it's an open court, right?
Yes, but if you want to move it, because right now nothing's before me.
Yes. Well, what I want to move, so defense is proposed about a day and a half ago. They created a transcript. Mr. Novak has proffered this earlier to Your Honor. On April, and I'll give you a little more proffer. On April 28th, 2026, the Utah County Attorney's Office provided this recorded 1102 statement of Mr. Twiggs to defense counsel. They have acknowledged the receipt and mentioned the recorded statement at previous hearings. In fact, they even filed a brief that Your Honor has decided about whether 1102 can be applicable to Mr. Twiggs.
Guys, 1102, just so you guys know, because they're probably saying, what the hell's 1102? What the hell's 1102? 1102, guys, is it is the rules of evidence in the state of Utah. That's what they're referring to, rules of evidence. So every time you hear 1102, it means rules of evidence for the state of Utah.
At this hearing, which Your Honor has ruled upon. Monday at about 4 p.m., defense counsel sent us a transcript that was prepared by the defense team, and it had significant redactions that they were suggesting. It was about a 21-page transcript, and their suggested redactions are approximately 11 pages of it. In total, redactions appear on 16 of the 21 pages. My procedural for on the record.
Legal mumbo jumbo.
regards to this.
Okay, so defense is going to object, obviously. I want to hear what he's going to say.
What Ms. Hunt describes as the procedural issues with our proposed redactions. Many weeks ago, the state lodged their anticipated exhibits with the court. And then the court said, I'm not going to review them. In fact, I'm returning them. I'm sorry. The court said that the court is returning the exhibits to the state. So there is no moment to make objections to an exhibit which the court is not inclined to entertain until the moment, as the court has said many times, until the exhibit is presented. And so what we have done is we have given the state, it's only a 20-page transcript, excuse me, it's only a 20-page transcript. We have given the state a transcript we prepared ahead of time so that the state could make sure that the transcript is accurate. The state has never said that the transcript is inaccurate, so I'm going to assume for purposes of the moment that the state doesn't have any dispute that the transcript is an accurate transcription.
This guy's a very good lawyer out of Pasadena, California, if I'm not mistaken. It's Novak, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Tyler Robinson has a very good counsel, guys. The state of Utah has already spent $750,000 on his legal team. Okay? Yeah, you heard that right. He basically got, state representation, but he got very good lawyers. Because since this is a death penalty case, they had to obviously get really competent lawyers to fight it. So the state of Utah, the taxpayers have already spent $750K for Tyler Robinson's defense.
Of Mr. Twiggs' recorded 1102 interview. There's no surprise here. There's been all of Monday evening, all of Tuesday, this morning. In fact, the state informed me yesterday morning that they don't agree to the redactions. So there's no surprise here. And we're actually doing exactly what the court signaled should be done, which is at the time an exhibit is proffered, objections shall be made.
100 away, guys. Roughly 100 away from 1,000. Let's go. Smash that like button and just...
This wouldn't be as much of a problem if Ms. Hunt had just said to Your Honor, following Archuleta, and in light of the electronic coverage of this proceeding, and in light of Mr. Robinson's right to a fair trial, the court will consider those portions of the exhibit which are admissible, and the court will not consider those portions which it determines are not admissible, but it will not be broadcast either audio or video. So that becomes a problem because the categories of objections that we have to this video recording, I'm going to talk about a little bit so that the court understands why Ms. Hunt's suggestion that the entirety of an exhibit, which may not be admissible under the rules of evidence at a preliminary hearing, be played in open court, and that the audio be captured by electronic media and broadcast. Because of our client's right to a fair trial, that's a problem. And I don't want to sound flippant, but this is actually the Ryan McBride 1102. The vast majority of this video is Mr. McBride testifying and Mr. Twiggs agreeing.
McBride, just so you guys know, is the prosecutor. He's one of the prosecutors. So he's trying to make fun of him, saying like, yo, this interview that we're about to play is him assuming and Twiggs agreeing. Right? So they're trying to soften the blow from this interview.
If we were in a courtroom, it would be a leading examination virtually from start to finish. I don't want to say that every single statement by Mr. Twiggs is just an affirmation of what Mr. McBride says, but the vast majority of it is. There are also portions of this 1102 where Mr. McBride is basically testifying as to what other exhibits that this court will see say. So there are two other exhibits that this court will be asked to receive into evidence today, which are text messages and group chat. I'm just going to distinguish between the two. And so this 1102 statement is basically Mr. McBride saying, and then the chat says this, and then the chat says that, and then the chat says this. He's basically testifying as to what the exhibits say. So in some ways, the 1102, those portions of the 1102 violate the best evidence rule, because I have no doubt that those two things that I just talked about are going to be presented to the court by the state. There are also portions of this 1102 which are not relevant and really implicate Mr. Twiggs' privacy rights. And I'm not Mr. Twiggs' counsel. As Ms. Hunt said, he has counsel. I don't know if he's, well, I don't want to speculate.
All right, let's see what they, he keeps making arguments.
We're not trying to change the state's exhibit from a video with audio to a transcript. The transcript is really being used as a tool to address the inadmissible portions of the video, because there's no way to communicate to the court efficiently which portions of a video we think are not admissible. It's much easier to do it on paper. So the transcript is just a tool. We have the ability right here in this courthouse to cut the video into the pieces that the court deems admissible. Mr. Ellis tells me it'd probably take a couple hours at the most. So maybe that's also not a concern. There's no delay associated.
As you guys can see, they really don't like this video. They really don't like this video.
With this, in light of the fact that it's Wednesday and this court is going to conclude this hearing by Friday afternoon. So I've gone beyond the procedural issues. I've addressed that we think portions of it are not admissible. There's no surprise. We've followed exactly what the court has signaled, which is I don't want to hear about exhibits until we're in the middle of the hearing, and I don't want to hear objections about it until we're in the middle of the hearing.
Sitting at 885, guys. Let's go. 1,000 likes on YouTube. Smash that like button. And then tap on TikTok. Let's go over 200 live viewers.
The litigation over whether Section 1102 is constitutional under Mr. Robinson's federal due process rights and the other rights that were addressed, that litigation does not mean that we should have brought to the court proposed redactions to an exhibit in a hearing which hasn't started yet, in a hearing in which the state hadn't, until 20 minutes ago, even proffered an exhibit. So I understand that the state wants to avoid the substance by trying to short-circuit this with a procedural argument. And Ms. Hunt is a very excellent advocate for her client. But the reason why the state is going to the procedural issue is because because the exhibit contains significant content that is not admissible, even in a preliminary hearing. So I'm going to stop now. But I do want to go back and say that if the court concluded that only Your Honor was going to review this exhibit, and the Archuleta rule would be extended to this exhibit, including that it's not going to be broadcast, then I think that we have a different path toward the efficient resolution of this issue.
All right.
Does that make sense, Your Honor?
I believe I understand what you're saying. So let me respond to you before I go to Ms. Hunt. So going to your first point in regards to what this court's position in not looking at the exhibits, that doesn't preclude any party from filing a motion in limine, which is anticipated before anything is moved into evidence, helpful to the court. And to be fair, I found it to be a true and accurate representation of the actual recording. So did I listen to every word and compare it? No, but from what I reviewed, I did not find any inconsistencies, just to put it on the record so there's no misunderstanding. But there are portions of the transcript, State's Exhibit 16, which relevance is still not clear to me. However, as the magistrate, I am able to distinguish between what is relevant to a probable cause determination and what is not. And what I take into consideration when I make my ultimate decision about probable cause, I will not take into consideration what is not relevant. So that is a constant balancing and evaluation I'm making throughout this hearing. And after this hearing, my intent.
Yeah, and this is different because all they're trying to do is establish probable cause. So what would fly in a regular trial, right, is not going to fly here because they're only here for the limited purpose of probable cause, which, to be honest with you guys, they've absolutely achieved probable cause. It's not even close. They achieved it on like the first or second day at this point. But, it is what it is.
Intent is to review everything again, to be thorough. This is not a case.
Probable cause is a very low threshold.
Where I'm going to be shooting from the hip in making that determination, because this is an important determination. So I will take the necessary time as is required and is as necessary to ensure that the constitutional rights of all parties are upheld. So as I'm making determinations, where I land is pages 19 and 20 of the transcript as it relates to State Exhibit 16 may contain irrelevant information, but I will reserve whether I consider those portions until I've heard the rest of the state's evidence. Therefore, as it relates to relevance, that ruling is reserved. Now, turning to the other objection, which is Rule 403, prejudice. As I'm acting as a magistrate, I do not have the same concerns that my decision will be influenced by undue prejudice as that of a jury. Therefore, for purposes of admissibility, the defendant's objection is overruled. Even so, there are portions of this transcript, and again, State's Exhibit 16, that may not be admissible at trial and whose relevance I have not yet determined. In the abundance of caution and to protect the jury pool, the potential jury pool, from hearing potentially inadmissible evidence, I'm ordering that the audio cannot be published in the courtroom or on camera from page 19, timestamp 3255, until timestamp 3548. In other words, the state may publish the audio for all portions of the interview other than that one portion. And when I say audio, I mean audio and video. So both. I recognize there's approximately only 1 minute after 3548. The state can fast forward to that point for it's an approximate 1 minute and 12 seconds, or may take the time to redact the video as they see fit. So where I'm landing today is up until from the beginning until that page 19, 3255, that portion I am ruling is admissible and may be published. Again.
Okay, so they're basically saying that it can be shown.
And and
this is the first time I've seen this prosecutor. So it looks like they got 3 prosecutors on this case.
note that is referenced in
So I have not seen her any of the other days.
Mr. Twiggs 1102. Narrowly, as we've talked about before.
All right, so in taking into consideration the argument, which again, I appreciate the party.
In fact, a key consideration that the court is entering into when trying to make the determination that it is going to make at the conclusion of this hearing. Utah case law, including the Archuleta case, that the defense has referred to over and over again, stresses that the same considerations that urge for access to a preliminary hearing itself, allowing the proceedings to be televised, allowing people
All
to be
right, so
in.
let's go into because she did the live streams on all these things. This was yesterday. Now we're going to get into today, right? This was for today. Now this is going to be the interview. So basically,
I appreciate that.
Basically, they fought it out yesterday to bring this interview in. The defense obviously doesn't want this interview in because it's really bad for Tyler Robinson. Okay? So they fought, and the defense was able to get certain parts of it, not played, right? And then you guys can see here, they bring the case agent back in. So they're making arguments still. And then they come back.
Shared. Ms. Hunt.
We have reviewed Exhibit 16 with defense, and it comports with the court's order. At this point, we would like to put Agent Davis back on the stand and continue with displaying that, publishing that.
All right, Agent Davis, if you'd like to come forward.
929. We're sitting at 1,000. We're sitting at 70 away, and then just smash that like button. Smash that like button.
You're still under oath. If you'd like to have a seat. There should be a water bottle to your left, and after you're situated, if you wouldn't mind adjusting that microphone and bringing it close to you so the record can pick up your testimony. Ms. Hunt, your witness.
And just for the record and the court's benefit.
She probably was prepped only to deal with him because obviously he's the case agent. So I know she's not the main prosecutor. I think the main prosecutor is this guy right here. But she obviously, for something like this, they got 3 prosecutors on this because it's obviously a huge case.
That we have made the edits that the court has ordered. We have shown them to defense. Pursuant to the timestamps that the court ordered, we wanted those to be reflected very clearly. So there are sometimes large gaps of just black, empty, silent space. When there are large gaps, we will fast forward. Some of those are short enough that we'll just let it play if the court is okay with that, with proceeding that way.
Thank you. I appreciate giving a heads up so all parties know what's going on. Thank you, Ms. Hunt.
So at this time, we would move to publish on the monitors State's Exhibit 16.
All right, and to the media, there is a monitor for your benefit right there next to you. For the camera, there is one for that direction as well as for the gallery.
All right, here we go. Lance Twiggs meeting. This was on 4/20. Okay. Recorded by McBride, Ryan McBride. And this is one of the prosecutors on the case. This was of this year, just a couple months back.
This meeting is to use your statement here instead of your testimony at a preliminary hearing. Understand that? Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what I assume is they're doing this because they knew the preliminary hearing was obviously going to come. Obviously, this dude's probably in hiding somewhere. Okay. With a case this big, he's probably out in hiding somewhere. They didn't want to bring him in to testify real time for his own safety. And obviously, he's going to be a very valuable witness for them. So, yeah, Temple says, oh, / thank you very much, Temple. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So, as you guys can see, here he is with the tie and the long hair. Smash that like button. Double tap the screen if you're watching on TikTok.
Okay, so in order to do that, I need to place you under oath and also give you an admonition about false statements, okay? First, you do solemnly swear or affirm that the evidence you shall give in this issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God?
Yes.
I also need to notify you that you are notified the statements you are about to make may be presented to a magistrate or a judge in lieu of your sworn testimony at a preliminary examination. Any false statement you make and that you do not believe to be true may subject you to criminal punishment as a Class A misdemeanor. You understand that?
Yes.
It potentially could be used as for punishment as a higher offense as obstruction of justice.
This is almost kind of similar to like what we would in the federal system call a 5K proffer, where they would be able to provide information and not be prosecuted for it as long as they're honest about it. And it, obviously leads to substantial assistance in the investigation. A bit different than what this is, where he's getting some level of immunity, but not full immunity. But obviously, in his case, anything helps so that he doesn't get charged with this. Bro's looking at me so weird. Oh, you guys can see him look. He's like looking at me like, what are you looking at, nigga? You good, bro? What do you want, man? You all right? All right. You all right? You want to say what's up to everybody? Oh, here we go. You're on in my face again. Bro, I told you already, man. Why are you doing that again? Oh, okay. Yeah, I love you too. Okay. Okay. What? You right? You happy? Yo, how many times are you gonna yaw on my face, bro? I told you that's not nice. You did it twice in like less than a minute. How's your nap? Was it good? Yeah? Okay. What? You tired of me already? What? Okay. All right. This guy is bro. Okay. Let's get back to it. Temple says 07 Frank. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me read some of these super chats real quick so I don't let them pile up too much. How do you manage side chicks? It depends, dude. Are you open with your girl or not? MGX, no, you said I've been slacking, but I've been working for other jobs with guaranteed income, just grinding. What's the Viking? Uncle Gaines wants to stop being lazy. Yes. How can you be nonchalant with girls? How can I show girls I don't care? By not caring. It's very simple. You demonstrate it by not caring. W. Phil turning for burning the Israeli flag. RIP to the lives lost in the USS Liberty. I got you, my friend. Jiggy Caesar says, I'm always going to argue that the DEA and ATF need to merge. It's about time. Yeah, they've been talking about that forever. Don't say, when is the next college debate? Are you coming to Arizona? We're trying to do something in August, but, you know, Arizona State was being whack. I'm 22 from Los Angeles, running my tent business, making 10K a month, looking to leave LA and go to Tampa, Florida with 30K saved. But I'll be starting it over. What do you think about this move? Don't move until you have your things set in order where you can actually, like, make money in Florida. How to decide when a girl passes the vetting phase? 6 months to 1 year, my friend. Only you'll know that. Don't say, do you mainly source girls from after our show? How do you get new leads if you don't take girls out on dates? I use dating apps every now and then. Yeah, you use dating apps pretty much. Or sometimes I still cold approach every now and then. Not as much as I used to, though. But yeah, man, I'm busy, man. Would you react to the Sneagle versus Alex Jones debate? Nah, bro, probably not. There, Myron, member on Kick and OSS listening 21. Always keep it 100. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for the big 120. Appreciate you, I1. Hello, Myron. I have a question. How long will you be streaming today? I work tonight and you can make time go a lot faster. I'm about to cut to OSS, bro. So I'll be on for a bit. Hello, Myron. I have a question. How long will you be? Oh, no, sorry. Did he say 223 caliber? I thought the rifle was a 308. No, it's 30-06 if I'm not mistaken. Rachel Wilson says, Angel doesn't care at all about sports either. Appreciate you covering this. Interested in your thoughts. Thank you very much, Rachel. Appreciate you greatly. It's always good to hear from you. Rachel, if you guys haven't checked her out, make sure you check her out. She's done some fantastic interviews on feminism. Probably one of the best debunkers of feminism for sure. So go check out Rachel. I think you have an active live not start from yesterday. Yeah, I deleted it. I got rid of it. What do you need as a counter? Do you need counter in front of font, all with the counting numbers and a font as well? Whatever's funny, dude. Big Bad Swerve says, hey, I had an idea. What if you made a shirt with off to be racist as a play on off to the races? Corny. Just seen a clip of Alex Jones and Nick Points talking about Riyadh streaming with Sneeko. Yep. Shout out to the little bro. You're my plan on any collab with Scott Horton with the resumption of the war and rivalry between Israel and Turkey? Yeah, I can. He was moving for a bit, so I think he's settled in now. Israel warns Trump of Iranian plot to off Trump. Was Frank trained not to lick faces when he's picked up? A lot of dogs do this, and it can get annoying. Yeah, the thing with Frank is he'll lick you if you don't like tell him no. So he actually licks girls all the time, bro. It's kind of embarrassing. This thing is a perv. But yeah, bro, really be invading the spaces of the women's. So quick word from our sponsor, ninjas. Quick word from our sponsor.
Under Trump, we will have no more wars, no more disruptions, and we will have prosperity and peace for all.
The mission of Operation Epic Fury is laser focused.
The United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil.
This is not just a war about security. It's an information war. They need you to believe their stories, or else it all comes crashing down. This war began decades ago, but now you have the right intelligence to guide you, an army to march with, brothers to discuss with, and an admiral to lead the way. Join the OSS Army.
Under Trump, we will have no more war.
All right, ninjas. I'm going to go over to OSS, guys. Only $1 to join, bro. Literally, just use the code LYouTube. We're going to take it over there. We're going to watch this this debrief with Mr. And I'm tired of having to censor myself, too, because I'm on TikTok as well. So just join in, dude. It's literally $1 to join, bro. Literally $1. Of course, we got some brokies in here. No! Shut up, nigga. I'm going to take care of the niggas that take care of me, bro. Stop crying. Stop fucking crying. I give you guys like hours of content. Niggas always find something to bitch about. So, yeah, dude, it's a fucking $1. If you can't afford $1, then I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, you got worse problems. Okay, it's $1 for the first month. You can cancel anytime. I don't want to hear no complaints. All you ninjas can join up. Okay? Just use the code LYouTube because we hate YouTube over here. We don't fuck with YouTube. And yeah. So I'm going to switch from, I'm on YouTube, Kick, all the other platforms. I'm getting off. We're going to OSS only. We're going to break this down. Then we're also going to cover the war as well. We're going to cover some developments in the war. So come on over, ninjas. Come on over. The OSS is my community where I got the best chat ever. Literally hilarious chat. Let me see if I can show the chat real quick. I already know they're about to put some flags up. Let me see here. So yeah, jump in, man. Show some love. Oh, niggas already got the... All right, let me turn the TikTok off. I got to turn all these platforms off. I'm turning TikTok off right now. TikTok, I'm dropping TikTok right now because I already know I'm about to get banned with these memes on TikTok. Guys, come on over. Come on over. TikTok going down right now. And for the rest of you niggas, let's go. It's OSS time. Give y'all niggas 2.5 hours of free content. Stop being fucking Jews, okay? Let's go. It's that time, ninjas. All right. We're switching on over to OSS. Niggas know what time it is.
Man, these people took my kids from me, then they froze my bank account. I got so much anger in me, got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in a matrix, when I fuck's my nitrous. Yes, I am a cook, I like when people fuck on my bitch. Shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, hey, don't say that.
It's time, let's go.
My niggas can't see me in public, I'm driving an all-chrome Maybach. With all of the money and fame, I still can't get my kids back. With all of the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. Niggas see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling. So
we're moving on over. Get those O// chat. Real nigga time. Let's go. OSS time.
nigga,